What's going on, guys? It's House of Russell here with you today to discuss some Shenmue 3. We're going to play this video that was posted on YouTube by Gamespot. And let's just look through it. It's about a 5-minute video. Let's look through it, see what we can expect on Tuesday, November 19th. Let's take a look here.
We're going to get some answers, and probably a lot of new questions too.
Do I look like I'd know anything about that?
The road to Shenmue 3 has been long and challenging then, with legendary game designer Yu Suzuki ultimately turning to fans for help in making the latest chapter in his incredibly ambitious saga a reality. Nearly 70,000 people donated over $6 million to the project back in 2015. Wow. That's the power of a cliffhanger approaching adulthood, people.
Shenmue has its own fan base. They clearly have their own fan base. I live in South New Jersey, and I went to GameStop to reserve Shenmue 3 a good year and some change ago, and they said I was one of the only people to pre-order the game that early. Therefore, I don't think the Shenmue fan base is over here in New Jersey, Philadelphia area, Delaware. If you are in this area and you watching my video, please let me know if you're a Shenmue fan, because I do not know a lot of Shenmue fans outside of my family around here locally. So please let me know.
Yu Suzuki and his talented team haven't lost a beat when it comes to creating worlds that feel authentic, organic and lived in. On the outskirts of Bailu, a gentle babbling stream flows through rolling fields teeming with flowers, trees and rocky outcrops. The village itself is perfectly imperfect. Signs are cracked and worn with age. The corrugated iron rooftops are weathered, scratched and dented. Vegetable patches are abundant with crops, and street stalls are packed with enticing foods and intriguing curios.
So it looks like they really went into how this specific village was in the 80s when this game originally, where the time of this game is taking place. They said they're going right off of Shenmue 2. So if you finish the end of Shenmue 2, you'll know exactly what Bailu Village is. And if you haven't seen the ending of Shenmue 2, let me know and I'll be happy to post some Shenmue 2 game clips.
Environments, the character art style veers away from photorealism and steers closer to caricature, allowing for a welcome diversity of faces and body types. Somewhat ironically, this serves to contribute to the overall air of authenticity.
Honestly, I don't think your kung fu is strong enough.
Although he's been studying martial arts since he was 7, Ryo still has plenty to learn, and China has a lot to teach him. By visiting various schools and encountering masters, you're able to pick up and develop a range of new techniques. Sometimes you'll simply be perfecting your Bruce Lee style 1-inch punch against a wooden training dummy, but often you'll be trying to land moves on human opposition in a bid to improve their efficacy and upgrade Ryo's core skill.
How this fighting sequences are going to be compared to Shenmue 2. I mean, the technology is so different now. Just looking at this clip, it looks like they still have that that turn-based gameplay a little bit, but it looks so much more crisp. Just look at this.
Not necessarily limited to his experience in fighting games. In a sly nod to the racing franchise that first drew Suzuki to the world's attention, players can choose between automatic transmission and manual transmission. The former automates combo strings for the benefit of players who are more concerned with enjoying the story, while manual leaves everything in your hands. Ryo will pick up a number of new styles to sit alongside the moves he picked up in the previous 2 games, and will have to make strategic use of everything in his arsenal to counter his rival's deadly technique.
I need to know more about this chick, Shinfa, too. I can't wait to really get into her character.
It couldn't call itself a Shenmue game if it wasn't filled with engrossing minigames and compelling diversions, all designed to distract Ryo from his grand quest. This it knows all too well, as within minutes of entering Bailu, Ryo will happen upon his first capsule toy machines, a true Shenmue signature. Soon after, he's goaded into gambling away what little he has on dice, vintage pachinko boards and even turtle races. As you continue to explore, you'll also discover some incredibly retro arcade games, including the returning, reflex testing favourite QTE title. You can experience the long-awaited third chapter of Ryo Hazuki's quest for vengeance when Shenmue 3 releases on PlayStation 4 and the Epic Game Store on November 19.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, if you're like me and been waiting so long for this game, even if the game is trash, at least you released it. You know, like at least you're going to finally continue the story. Yu Suzuki is the man. He's an amazing game designer, and I cannot wait to see Tuesday Shenmue 3. I had to take off work. For this. There's no way I wasn't going to look at this. My wife knows. She's not a gamer at all, but she knows I've been waiting for this game for a long time, and she's been very supportive of me. So, November 19th, Shenmue 3, guys.